Hi, Nanim. This is Instructor Danza. I see your problem with the chassis right here. It's extruding out of the body. It needs to be inside the body. So we need to get a plane right here, right before this spot. Here's your extrusion, and then here are all your triangles. Obviously, you draw your triangles, and then you extruded them. Okay, so we have to go back to right here. And we need to erase all of this stuff. We need to erase up to here probably. So I would grab from here and I would delete. Okay. And then I'm going to delete right here. And there you go. Okay, looks like you still have the drawings of the triangles that have to be deleted. So everything probably after that probably has to be deleted. So let's see if we can shift everything and hold everything and just delete everything at once. Let's take a look. Okay, so I highlighted everything using the shift button. Let's see if I can delete everything at once. Yes. Okay, so we can delete by just holding the shift button down and getting rid of everything. Okay, and then I'm right-clicking and deleting. Okay, Nanim. So I erased everything in the tree all the way up to your last extrusion of your initials right here. Okay? So erase everything after that by just highlighting it and right-clicking and delete. Okay, so let's get back to right here. As you can see, your initials keep popping up when I hover over this extrusion. Then we're just going to simply go to Construct, and we're going to left-click and release. Offset plane, left-click and release. And then we're going to come down here, and we're going to use the scroll wheel to make the car body a lot bigger, because we're going to choose this bottom of the car as the plane. We're not going to choose this little plane right here, because it will not be enough area in which to draw. So we'll choose this right here, although this plane is the same as this plane. It's just that if we pick this plane right here, instead of this plane right here, we'll be able to see the plane much larger. Watch, I'm going to left-click and release. You're going to see the plane is going to pop up. And there it is. I'm going to use the scroll wheel so you can see the plane that just popped up, and there it is. And I can move the plane wherever I want. Okay? Obviously, let's just keep it at 0 for now. And there we go. 0 and OK. Okay, we now have a plane on which to draw. So all we have to do now is draw our chassis on the plane, extrude it, draw the triangles on the plane, reverse extrude the triangles, and then we can move the plane in and out of the car body afterwards. In fact, I'll show you. We can right-click and select, right-click and release, edit feature, and I can move the plane wherever I like. There it is. Okay, again, let's just cancel and get it back to 0. So let's draw the initial chassis without the triangles. The 2D part of the chassis without the triangles on this plane. Well, it's very easy. Just left-click and release on Create Sketch. Left-click and release on the plane. Let's grab it with the hand and center it. There we go. Let's use the scroll wheel and make it nice and big so we can see what we're drawing. Let's move it over a little more. There we go, nice and large. I want to be able to see this whole area here. So I'm going to draw the 2D drawing of the chassis right inside this car body here. All right, I'm in the hand tool, so I'm just going to hit the escape button. And now we just go to two-point rectangle, left click and release, and we 2-point rectangle, and there we are. There's crosshairs, put them right where you want them. Left click and release, drag it out, put it right here where we want it. There we go. Left click and release, and there you go. You now have the 2D drawing on the plane that's flush to the bottom of the car body. And let's just finish the sketch. And let's go to the home button. And there we go. Okay, now all we have to do now is hover over that 2D sketch we just made. Left click and release. Notice it turns dark blue so we can extrude it. Left click and release extrude. We get our normal arrow. Pull it out 3. If it doesn't come out easily, just click inside the text box and entry box. And let's see, we don't want join, right? We want new body. And let's click OK. Okay, now all you have to do now is draw your triangles, which I'm not going to go over because you already know how to draw your triangles. However, I do want to show you that afterwards, if you left click and release, and then right click and release, and then go to edit feature, you can move the chassis wherever you want. There you go. I just moved it away from the car, edit feature, and I can move it back into the car if I want. Let's see, right about there. Well, that's back at 0. I think we probably want to do a little bit more. 5. No, we want -3. Okay. And there it is. It's now inside the body, the chassis. It's flush with the bottom. How do you know? Well, there it is. You can't see it. It's not sticking out. There's a good shot. You can see that it's flush with the body. All right, so let me go to the home button. Let me bring it back out. All right, like I said, you can move the chassis in and out. So now just redraw your triangles and then move it inside. And then you forgot you have to do your windshield, which is right here. And you have to do the turbocharger, which is right on top. Okay, just look at the video on YouTube and you'll be able to do that. Okay, signing off for now. I hope you're well otherwise. And if you have any more questions, just email me. But I think this should pretty much do it.